Oh, I didn't know I was live. Hooty-hoo! I'm Andy, your calamity. Whoops, girl. See why I'm a calamity? um, anyway, so I thought that we could cook together or bake. And so today I'm making some artisan bread. But you know what? I'm on step two. So you're going to see step two. But basically, it's probably one of the easiest breads you'll make. And I have no idea how to turn on the chat. Let me see. Uh, thank you so much. Oh, I can't read that. I can't see who that was. Oh, hi. How are you? And Hootie Hoo from Indiana. We're in beyond the boonies in Wyoming. That's where we are. And I'm trying to figure this all out, you guys. Hang on with me for just a second. Um, okay, okay. Well, could somebody type something in the chat so I can see if it comes up, please? Please. Okay. Oh, hey, thank you. I try. I try, with my big old bruise and all. So anyway, we're in a new home. Remember my home burned down? It burned my little cabin, it burned down 2 years ago. Yeah. Well, about 2 years and 2 weeks ago. And I figured that, you know what, after 2 years, I could probably come back. And so I'm back. I should do this. I'm back. Get it? Back. Okay. Anyway, that was stupid. Um, so yes, is your home complete now? 80% of it is complete. Yes. And I have my dream home. I really do. Would you like a little tour? Let me know. And if you want one. Um, so anyway, put it in the chat if you do. And could you hit the like button, please? I know there's only 4 people in here, but please. Oh, thank you. You do want a tour. Okay. All right. Um, okay. Let's go. Let's start from over here. Um, this is uh, okay, from my front door. So we enter the home, and that's my cat Kitty, who's in heat, of course. And here's my untrained dog Gracie. Yeah, and so, but uh, Gracie. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, um, my island isn't completely finished, but this um, everybody likes to sit in the kitchen, right? And so I have a gigantic kitchen. Gracie! Um, hey, I'm Ben Matt to text you. Great to see you. Great to see you too. I just love you, Joe. Okay, so this is my kitchen, and well, it's a 12 by 8. Gracie! It's a 12 by 8 foot um, um, island. I'm trying to multitask with my untrained dog, Gracie. Well, what a great space. It is a great space. And and I don't have everything complete yet. The island is almost done. But it's my dream kitchen. It's just my dream. And so then this area we're just keeping as casual because everybody likes to hang out and sit in the kitchen, right? And so then um And then our stairs aren't done yet, but you guys, this is so cool. I know it has been an adventure like you would not believe. Okay, so let me turn it this way, and then I want to show you something. Okay, let me get something better. See, I'm completely unprepared. Okay, um, for our stairs, okay, these are what we got. We got three different animals. Okay. And so then the three of them will, go down here on the, and make the railing. And then we'll have little, balusters between them. Nothing big because I don't want to take away from these things because I think they're super cool. Let me know if you think they're cool. Um, uh, and then I love this. Hang on. Okay. My range. That's probably one of my most favorite things. And the guys, they were telling me not to put the copper up. And I fought them and fought them and fought them. And I put the copper up. And I'm glad that I did. And our contractor, Clint, who was the best contractor in the world. Oh, I missed your comment. Dang it. I'll have to see it again because you know what? My eyesight's not all that great. But anyway, so our contractor, he took the pieces of copper that I got and then he just, he's very, he's brilliant. He's got an artistic eye like you wouldn't see. Copper looks fantastic. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And then I always wanted one of those things right there, the pot fillers. I always wanted one of those. And then one thing that I did not do that I should have done, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of cooking, so it's kind of a mess. Um, I should have put in a splash sink. And all of the guys were telling me, they said, Andy, you should put in a splash sink. I said, I don't want a splash sink. Put in a splash sink. I don't want a splash sink. I should have put in a splash sink because I've got the pot filler right there. But when my feet are really bad, I know that's only like 15 steps over there, okay? But it can be a long walk sometimes. And I'll show you why after I'm done with this. And so I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, splash sink. So when I see a cooking show for Calamity in the future, heck yeah, cooking with Calamity. You know, I've been cooking in here almost every day, almost every day that I feel good. Um, I've been having a rough go with my MS lately. That's one of the big reasons I haven't been on. But that's for another time. I'm feeling good today. And so, oh, you want to see the rest of the place, don't you? Okay. Um, so that I have, well, okay. I have three of those, and those will, go on there. We did a cooking with Calamity. Yes, we did a cake, me and 307 joke. We did that was that chocolate cake that um your mom had made this was her recipe. But anyway, we did it had so much fun. Okay, and so down the stairs, I'm not feeling like okay, let me show you one of my feet. That's why I I'm hurting a lot when I walk. Um, and so it's not smart for me to go down the stairs right now. And so, but anyway, one day soon I'll show you down there. But we have a giant room like we have up here. It's my husband's man cave. And then we have two extra bedrooms and a bathroom down there. And they're not all complete yet. The tile for the bathroom needs to be finished, and then the carpet, then we'll be done. And oh, oh, I want to tell you about this bench. This bench, I don't know if you guys remember one of my friends, one of my many friends who decided to kick the bucket on me. Um, well, this was her old, one of her old benches that she made. And so, hi. And so I decided to, where's husband? He just walked right by. And so she made that bench. And so I had to put my hands on that. So anyway, okay, here we have a half bath. Because of my other cabin, we only had one bathroom, and you had to walk through my bedroom to get there. It was just a disaster. And so here it is, and it's a large. It's very large for a half bath, but uh, this floor. Um, it is all ADA compliant. And so, Gracie, hush. It's all ADA compliant. And so, okay, here we're moving on. There's my in-heat kitty. Can't believe it. She's getting fixed ASAP. Joe, we opened the road. Our neighbors, I don't know who their uncle is, but they came and opened our road. So you can get to our house now if you want to come. So we're still doing something with this disaster here. But so this is our bedroom. And okay. And hi, husband. and and then this is part of my garden that I'm starting. But look at all of this. I mean, come on. How am I supposed to really garden in this? I mean, come on. And so, and then there, oh yeah, and to get to my greenhouse, yeah, there's still 3 feet of snow there. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Okay. Hi, Gracie. Okay, hush. Okay, and then here's our bathroom or our master bath, and we're doing laundry. It is kind of messy. It's usually pretty kept clean, but today it's just what it is. Are you going to Washington Wednesday? We will have to come up. Oh, you are. Okay, okay. Well, you'll have to call me and we'll talk about it. Okay, this is my very favorite thing is washer dryer in our laundry room. I mean, our our bathroom's in our laundry room. How about that? And then I love this tub. Oh my gosh, it it really is to die for. And okay, in our other place, we did not have a closet. So now, voila, we have El Closeto. Yes. And so that's really exciting to finally have a closet. I mean, after our home burned down, this was finally having a home is huge. And then, oh, here's our shower. Um, and so I kind of like love the shower. And so, and then I just put my curtains up because, um, I made this. What I did was I took, the curtains that I have in my bedroom, and then I just took a um, shower curtain, and of course it wasn't long enough, so I had to get another shower curtain and then sew it. But now it's long enough, and this goes all the way up 12 feet, and it's kind of cool. And so, and there's my Cadillac. Yay, Cadillac. And then there's my in-heat cat, Kitty. And so this is the upstairs. Oh, we have a deck. It wraps around 3/4 of the house, and the house is in all it's about 3,200 square feet. And the deck alone is over 1,000 square feet. And so, actually, I remember Clint telling me it was 1,500 square feet. And so, if you wanted to count a deck altogether, that's a that's a freaking huge spot. Gosh, I have such a hard time seeing the cat. Oh, and or the chat. There's Noodles. She is the sweetest dog ever. Um, and so, and then we're back to the kitchen. So, I'm making an artisan bread, and so I need to take that out. Um, and I'll show you guys. Porch swing, not yet, but I'll go out on the porch and I'll show you. I just have to get this stuff out of the oven first. Un momento. That means 1 moment in Spanish. Por favor. That means please. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So, you know what? Because I forget things a lot, um, I forget to turn the oven off. And so my friend gave me really good idea. She says, Andy, when you have the oven on, turn the inner light on. And so then when it's off, all you have to do is turn the light off. It was really helpful for me. Okay, back to the bread. Okay, so to make an artisan bread, you need one of these cast irons. And and so and I have a really easy recipe. Woo. Mm, Let me well, and you know what? It's such an easy thing to do, guys. So maybe in a couple days after my family eats this, we will make another one because bread is so flippin' expensive, you guys. And so Dope knows me well, don't you? And um, I make everything from scratch. And so, and then this is our sandwich bread and stuff. And so, and then tonight I'm making a meatloaf for dinner with bacon bits in it. And so it'll be really good. Um, uh, my son moved, he was living about, I don't know, 15 miles in the canyon from us. And then he asked if he could come home to save some money. And so, of course, I said, yes, yes. And so he came home and he's so helpful. Um, and he's saving money because what he wants to do, we have an additional 10 acres over here this way. And we gave it to him. And so he's going to build on it. 307 joke, did you hear that? Jordan is going to build on that. So he wants to build a cabin very similar to what we had, the cabin that burned, with a basement, though. Yeah, I know it is awesome. And so, who knows if you need some time away from your job, maybe you can help him build. Hint, hint. Not that you didn't help us build. Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. This is one of the coolest things we have. This is almost 18-foot ceiling. Okay, sidebar. That silver pole is not just there it's not a dancing tool, right? anything like that. There's another fireplace that's going to be going there, right where Kitty is. And so, but anyway, okay, so back to the ceilings. I mean, the ceilings are freaking huge. Okay. And well, when we were putting up the what do you call it? Over here, Gracie. Um trusses. Wow, your ceilings go. Well, you know what? Um we had a tongue and groove ceiling like that before, and we loved it so much. We almost didn't have the money in the budget to do it, but we found it. And you know what I really like is this, bringing it down. You know, it just makes it look finished. Let me come back from here and I'll show you from this area. It just, see, all of that would have been drywalled, and it would have been way too much drywall. And so we decided, Gina says hello and sends her, oh, hi, guys. I say hi too. And I send my love too. Goo, 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 goo. There you go. um, but back to the trusses. Okay, my friend 307 Joe, he was here with the crew to help put the trusses up. And they were setting them up, and it was a beautiful day out. And then the Thunder Boomers started coming up, but they were really far away. And 307 Joe was that way up in the rafters, like in the rafters, tangled up. And there was this gust of wind that just came. It was like, and well, it turned out to be a 40-mile-an-hour gust of wind. And about 3 miles down the road, it uprooted some trees. But it was right by the chimney. Yes, it was. It was right by the chimney, right by our pole. Um, and I thought, well, here's the big part. So this big gust of wind comes up. And then next thing you know, here go the trusses. And we had all of them up but three. And I can't remember how many trusses there were, but there were a lot. And then they all start going down like dominoes. And it wasn't as if, the guys didn't brace them well, but the wind was so intense. And it was just like dominoes, boom, 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 falling. And then you see 307 Joe still up in the rafters. And I was down on the driveway walking up, and I looked back at him, and he is all gangly, and he is coming down these rafters, and it was almost like it was in slow motion, where he was trying to beat the dominoes of rafters, and he barely beat it. And if he didn't, it would have seriously injured him, if not killed him. It was, and so after a bunch of the guys threw a bunch of F bombs. Then nobody talked to each other for like 15 minutes. It was dead silence. And then the next day, those guys got right back up there. And what did they do? They just put them right back up one at a time. Boom, 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 boom. And they braced those things so freaking hard. Those things aren't coming down for anything, not even if a tornado hit, and a tornado would be really unusual here. However, we did see, husband and I saw a tornado that was right over yonder. Yeah, it wasn't a big thing, and I don't even remember if it touched down or not. Husband, he's ignoring me. But oh, Noodles is knocking on my back. Hi, Noodles. What would you like? Hello, old kid. She's a sweetheart. You want to go outside? Okay. Um, and so I think that was the only really big thing. Uh, uh, Paula had a bad day. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right. But I wasn't supposed to say anything about that. And so his wife came over one day, and I just can't say what happened, but uh, she fell, and it wasn't her fault. And she hit the back of her head, and she was like, really dizzy for a while. But then, just like Paula does, man, that girl's iron. Um, and she came, bounced right back, you know. And so, oh, my deck, the deck. Okay, you want to see the deck? It's not all set up. I don't have all of the couches or anything like that yet. But let me take you over here. Okay, Gracie, she's gonna bark, you guys, and there's not much I can do except slam the door in her face. Okay, Gracie, be quiet. No barking. Okay, guys. Um, yeah, it's a snowy day here today. Um, and so okay, here's the deck, and this thing is freaking cool because the they they were really thinking. And here's the ramp that they built for me for when I need to use it with my wheelchair. And then or you can go down the steps. And so they were really thinking ahead for us. They really, really were. And so let me see here. It's it's kind of hodgepodge right now. Um, but oh yeah, that's all of our trash. We need to haul it away tomorrow. Disregard that, please. So how about that? How about that rocking chair? Hmm? And so Gracie Hut. And so oh, there's the magic cooler. The cooler has a story behind it. Our other one from our other home burned up, but we always have a stocked cooler, even in the wintertime, you know. This one's not really stocked yet, but we do that for anybody who comes over. They can just help themselves to a soft drink or a beer. And so, my poor greenhouse. Oy vey. And then here's the wraparound part. And so I kind of love it. I really, really love it. I would love it more if this snow would go away. But you guys, it melts and we get another 2 or 3 inches at a time. What's going on here? Yeah, this weather is nuts. Um, so Kitty, no, no, you have to stay inside. No, you'd be dirty, stay out. Um, so yeah, that's the main floor of our home. And so I kind of love it. I do, I really do. And so let's see. Oh, it's been a long winter, way longer for you guys. That's right, it has been a very long winter. But I managed to leave the ranch one time, just once. And so it was great. All my doctor's appointments, we were able to do it online. And so I don't mind if I don't have to leave because I never do anyway, do I? So, so who is in here? I know 307 Joe is. No, is it Sian? Sian? Thank you for that. It was a great night. It sure was, wasn't it? Let's see, who else is in here? Sian? Am I pronouncing that right? It's Sian. And if I am pronouncing that right, that's a beautiful name. Yes, I am. Okay. Mike and Trina, that's right. There's my four. Oh, wait, no, there's one more. There's one more. Anyway, you guys meet Cyan. She is really nice. So, Cyan, where do you live? I don't know if she heard me. Cyan, where is it that you live? Missouri. Okay. Whereabouts? Like Kansas City, Independence, St. Louis. Well, those are kind of all areas that are in the general area, same area, aren't they? I've been to Kansas City and I've been to Missouri, St. Louis, Liberty right now. Okay. I've been to Missouri more times than I can count from when I was a flight attendant. And as a matter of fact, I can't remember if I was in Kansas City or St. Louis. Um, but that's when I got injured on the plane, and then that's what ended up medically retiring me. And now I I live on 20 acres of heaven. Yeah. So, and husband, he's retired, and Jordan works all the time, and so it's just us three. How is everybody? How are you all doing? Mike and Trina, how are you guys doing? For the lag time between my question and your answers, we're doing well. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. You guys, you need to meet Cian. Cyan. Cian. I think that was it. That's a beautiful name. Um, born and raised in Kansas City, was in Chattanooga, came home. Mother had two strokes, sister has COPD. Oh, are you the caretaker? Two strokes. Wow. See, I'm prone to a stroke. Not that I've had a stroke. I'm just prone to it. MSers are prone to it. So, um, no, only son with four sisters. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. I bet your family depends on you a lot. Um, if it weren't for my husband, I'd be in big trouble. I really would. Um, and oh, you guys remember my friend Lisa who passed, and she made that bench. Well, she also I want to have it framed, but she also made that. She painted that, and so I love it. Yes, and so yeah, the outside is just it's almost, it's graded and has gravel and everything like that. So that we're happy about. Um, but I mean, recovering from this fire, that was that was a lot. And I just kind of, w- you know, my father finally retired from General Motors after 52 years. 52 years. I hope y'all got a car for that. Well, at least your dad, did he get a car? 52 years, my gosh. Wow. Um, Yeah, but recovering from this fire, it did a lot of internal, emotional internal stuff. He has a Cadillac Corvette. Get out of here. Good on him. Woo! You know what? I've actually I've been on a motorcycle one time, but my dream is to ride in a sidecar for a long time, like 2 hours one way at least. And, I mean, that would just be everything. I mean, how cool would that be to ride in a sidecar? Meow. Have your, little goggles and your scarf on. I would do that. I would do the goggles and scarf. Uh, and he and my mom burned rubber to Branson all the time. Heck yeah, I've been to Branson. That's a neat little place. That's a really neat place. I forgot that I've been there too a few times. Um, and then we went up into the mountains one time, my husband and I did, um, to a little place called Blue Eye. I think it was Blue Eye, Missouri. And and it was like one of those little, country roads, and there's a lake on one side and a bunch of trees. It was just beautiful like that. It was just gorgeous. And but yeah, recovering from the fire, it not just took a toll because we lost everything we ever had because we've been married 30 years. Um, and then starting completely over. And I mean, you guys, the other day I needed some nail clippers and I knew exactly where they were. And for a split second, I was going to go into the bathroom um, in the little cabin that burned. I was going to go in the bathroom and get them from there for just a split second. And because I loved that place, I really did. But I created an idol out of it. I know I did. I know I did. So, but this place, I love it. I don't feel really deserving of it. Um, uh, I feel like it's crazy how the mind can do that. It's totally crazy. I feel like um, that it's a really long vacation. That's what it feels like. And but I was going back and looking at some of the videos that I had put up from when we were staying at Stu's cabin, the one with the polar bear. Did anybody see those videos? They have it has a polar bear and in there, and that thing creeped me out so much. Not only that, but he had a little plaque on the wall next to the polar bear, and he shot it on the day I was born, April 16th, 1971. And the bat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll have to tell that story. But he walked into this cabin. It was a really cool place, but it was like Grizzly Adams lived there, and it had every dead thing that you could imagine up on the wall. And keep in mind, we had just lost everything that we ever had. We lost some animals in it. We lost my chickens, and and the place had no fire alarms. And and so that was rough. But but Jake from State Farm, do not recommend Jake from State Farm at all. Do not recommend them. But you guys, this is one thing I highly do recommend is that you go around your house and video it. Um, if you guys are YouTubers, um, don't get rid of your videos. Keep them because that's what saved our Heine was all of the videos that I had made. Husband was able to go, oh my gosh, my cat is in heat right now and she's screaming, she's yelping. So she stopped, but it's coming back. Trust me. Um, Hi, Kitty. Uh, I don't remember what I was saying. Um, must have not been important. Um, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. And so the videos, because or take pictures. Um, but if it weren't for the videos and pictures, the insurance has you list everything that you had that you're claiming. And then they want proof that you actually had it. So there's the video or the picture. And then they want documentation of how much you paid for it. Well, there were some things that we had paid for, and um, they said, well, sorry, that's not the current market value. And so we couldn't show proof that we had purchased it because they burned up. So, anyway, so you guys, things like that happen to other people. They don't happen to you. It doesn't happen to you. And then make sure that you cover your back because Jake from State Farm won't. So I recommend not keeping everything in one place, i.e., in the crawl space, in the basement, scatter them. You know, if you have a barn, throw things in your barn. If you have a shed, throw some stuff in the shed. If you have, the point is, don't keep everything all in one space because we lost everything, including 10 years of preparations. And so that was kind of a bummer. However, uh, they did, there was an allowance that they had for housing. Well, we stayed at Stu's place, and then we had like $130,000 left in this one budget they had to house us and that was to house us for 2 years. And so they bought us a motorhome because we couldn't find anywhere to live. The housing market up here is horrible. There's nowhere to live. If you don't own something or know somebody, that's the thing. You got to know somebody. And everybody we knew, everything was taken. And so we talked the insurance into buying us a motorhome. And husband and I lived in that thing in our front yard for 5 months. Yeah, we're still married. However, you will notice husband is not in the same room as me. And that was I oh man, that was hard, you guys. That was really and but he has his space where he likes to go and sit and then or he likes to go hang downstairs in the man cave. And whoops, sorry. Um and I kind of like I do my own thing. It's not bad. Great to see you. How are you, Colette? Hi. Oh gosh, it's so nice to see you guys again. This was um this was a big step for me to actually do this. Um I kept saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll do one tomorrow. Or I'll do one next week." Oh, let me let my hunt cream. Let me try that again. Let me let my untrained dog Gracie out. Just one moment. Okay, okay. But actually, this is kind of fun. Um, you know, being secluded up here on this ranch, you don't have much of a social life. And you know what I've been watching lately? I've been watching live police streamers. And so, like, there's this uh, one, uh, his name is, uh, okay, it would do you a lot of good to do this more, I think. I think so too. I think you're right. Um, but big shout out to Jeremy from LAOCTV. Calamity, you're looking. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I've been watching these police chases. Well, you know what? It's like sitting in the back of the car because they have their what do you call it? Their camera mounted, and so right on the windshield, so you feel like you're sitting in the back seat right in the middle the whole time. And so, and then you get to know these people in the chat, and it's like everybody's riding in the car with you for hours. It is so much fun. And then we go from call to call. And there his name is Jeremy at LAOC TV. And he does a really good job. He's a really good streamer. And then there's another one that I really like in Los Angeles. And then I like to watch Bakersfield, California. You guys. Okay, where I grew up, in the mountains of California. Our nearest city was Bakersfield, California. And so every few weeks we would have to, jump in the grocery getter or mom's station wagon and drive an hour and a half one way to Bakersfield to go get groceries and all that kind of stuff. And um, Bakersfield was great. I mean, it was not a big town. It was probably like how Cheyenne, Wyoming is, I don't know, 60,000 maybe. And I remember it being a nice place, but that was 45 years ago. um, and it's a shithole. I mean, it is a dumpity dump. And I just can't believe how that place went from such a killer place to before Newsom, right? It was such a great place, and now all it is I like your hair, Calamity. It's good. Thank you. I actually cut it myself because I don't know if you were here, Colette, when I said it. I managed this winter to leave the ranch one time. And so thank you. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, and so um, it's kind of fun to go on all the it's like riding along in a police car, but you're riding along with the streamers instead. And it's just really fun. And then you go from like streamer to streamer, you bounce around from channel to channel, and you see the same people, and it's so fun. And uh, Joe, you would really like it. I think you would have a lot of fun with it. You should check out LAOC TV and watch a couple of his videos from his police things. It'll blow you away. Okay, Los Angeles has turned into a homeless dump with feces and pee and the smell of pot everywhere, along with tents. Oh, and potholes. Oh my God. You don't want to bring your car um, going down the road because it will end up like this, you know. And it's just, pothole city. And then Bakersfield is about 2.5 hours up the freeway north of Los Angeles. And that place is just like LA. It's a small LA. Yeah, it is very sad. It is really sad. Um, and like the city council, um, I've been watching the city council meetings. I don't know what. Oh, yes, I do. For a calamity, I cut my own. It was like ripping out my hair. Well, you know what? I've gotten used to cutting my hair. So, the back is hard. I have to say the back is hard. But yeah, so okay, the other night there was a high-speed chase and we caught on. And so we're going down and we're cruising on this high-speed chase along with behind the police cars. And it was so fun. And then he got out and he parked. And then he went up on the scene, and he's telling us everything that's going on. And then the cops are filling him in, and some of the firefighters are telling him what's going on. And and I guess they get to like a lot of these scenes before even the cops do. And it's a blast. I could talk about it forever because that's just about the only thing I do. And right now, my neighbor, he he just got remarried and just last Monday, I think it was, had a baby. And so of course I just find out about this. And so I'm thinking, uh, that you making with wool. Hi, Janet. Um, I am making a baby blanket um, for my neighbor. He just had a baby boy. And so I must get into the baby thing. Crochet, yep. Croatia. Is that that's how I read that, Croatia. Yeah, I'm crocheting it. I was gonna knit it, but you know what? My hands, I just can't do it real good. Um, which neighbor? Oh, do you know Turner? Uh, I am your cousin. You are? Janet. Janet. Janet, I have to tell you, I have a lot of cousins. A lot. I come from my dad, he had 11 brothers and sisters. And then they all had a gaggle of kids. And so um are you an in-law? Like married, were you married to are you married to one of my cousins? I am Mikey. Mickey. Oh, this is Mick's wife? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. Um, okay. Do you have a son? Is his name Liam? I'm sure that all of you other guys are finding this very entertaining, aren't you? But my neighbor Turner, um, he's having a baby. He just got remarried. And so, uh, well, I was making, okay, let me grab these real quick, you guys, because they're super cute. Um, I was gonna make him some little booties, some boots. Oh, I missed what you said. Oh, I missed the chat. Could you guys repeat that? Because I missed it. I can't see it. It's gone. Let me see. Chat viewing options. Um, live chat. Oh, well, it's okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see it. I am Mikey, your cousin. I am Mickey, your cousin Janet. My son is Axel. Oh, Janet. Oh, Janet. Hi, Janet. Wow. Um, so anyway, I was gonna make him, these little boots that I make. Aren't they cute? Hi, Janet. How are you? How's Mikey and the kids? Um, but you know what? I don't, all of my little buttons, they burned, and I can't remember how to do it completely. And so, sorry, didn't want to be much. Janet, you're never too much. Um, and so I decided make a blanket instead. Oh, um, yeah. Um, Janet is um, my cousin Mikey's wife, and that is on my mom's side. And I love him very much, and I love his family very much. Um, so anyway, wow, you guys, I'm almost at an hour here. Wow. Um, do you want to still hang out? Let me know if y'all still want to hang out. I have a little bit more time. Um, I'm just making a giant granny square. That's all I'm gonna do. And unless I can figure out how to make some more of these, because these are pretty freaking cute, aren't they? Um, I'm pretty decent at crocheting and knitting. Um, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll throw stuff like this up on Etsy, you know, because my wood shack, Mikey misses you very much. I miss Mikey too. I miss him very much. How are the kids? I think of them a lot. Little Avery and Axton. Oh, you guys, I appreciate you just sitting and listening to me. Um, uh, there's history there, calamity, make brighter colors. You know, well, these are kind of bright. I mean, it's for newborn, a newborn. Great. Her birthday's on the 7th in June. In June or May? I couldn't quite see it. Let me see if I can get that back up. How do I get the chat back up? Live chat. Okay, there we go. Great. Her birthday is on the 7th of May. I thought it was June. Okay, 7th of May. That little girl, her little girl Avery, is just the most precious little thing ever. And that's May. Yes, May. Thank you, Colette. Yeah. So, I have some really cute things that I had made, you know, knitting and crocheting and stuff. Because, I mean, let's face it, there's not a whole heck of a lot to do um, right now. And so um, I'll pick an old habit up. You're welcome. You guys, I wish that the chat would stay up. How do I? Okay. Um, yeah, okay. Now I see it. Okay, I'm not familiar with this. Built a snow fort. I don't understand that. Built a snow fort. It is built a snow fort is about it. Um, Joe, I suggest you go back to school. Just kidding. That wasn't very nice. Shan, are you still here? There is to do that. Oh, that's right. I know. I know. Or cook. I cook a lot, but I have a kitchen that says you must cook with me. So, um, so anyway, you guys, I really appreciate this time. I think I'm going to shut it down now. I've been talking with you for an hour and 3 minutes, pretty much one-sided, almost, because I just figured out the chat. So anyway, you guys, I'll check back in with you for a couple days, because this was a lot of fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's been over here eating before. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, thank you. And I will see you next time. Okay? Au revoir. How do I do this now? Yes, check in more often. I will check more. I promise I will. God bless you. Take care. God bless from Ireland. Did you know Ireland? Those are my people. Janet, I know you're my cousin. Yes, I will call you. Okay. Hey, Colette, say hi to my people. I'm an Irishman too. Okay. Au revoir.